say go, dude. Are we meant to start now? Am I reading the video? Alright. Hi, it's Josh and Laurence from the Collective.
Oh yeah.
We just went to Grimsby Regional. I won it and he came third.
Yep.
And we played pretty much the same list. Pretty much all Lawrence's list. And I just net decked him. But we'll go through it. The deck felt insane for me. I lost 5 die rolls. I only lost 1 game 1. Yeah, it was insane.
I only lost 10%.
And he only lost to me. Yeah. I lost, I went X1. I was the only XO after second last round. And I lost the final round. But I just only had 1 star and I got Summer Morning.
It happens.
Which happens, yeah. Apart from that, I literally 2-0'd almost every single opponent.
Including me.
Deck was busted. Yeah, so let's get into it. So for the yummy monsters, you max out on all of them. Yeah, these are just really good. Like, it feels really nice that they're all 1-card combos, but they're all also extenders. So like having multiple of these in hand never really feels bad unless you can't stick a body. So yeah, you never play less. And all their effects, like the utility of like these two, is just really nice.
Yeah, the reduced attack comes up a lot.
Yeah, and they're shuffle back. So shuffle back your opponent's more charms, so they draw them.
You shuffle back hand traps and they draw it.
Yeah, and then 1 of each field spell, which I think you always play 1 of each. The utility of being able to choose either one is really nice. And if this one gets banished, this one's quite important to be able to pop bodies.
Yep.
I saw Triff was playing 1 of the field spells. I don't know which one he was playing, someone just told me.
I think he was playing just the minion.
Yeah, I mean, I think both are nice.
Yeah.
And then Triple Surprise, which is the difference between this list and most of the ones we've seen. Lawrence's idea. Card is busted. Card is disgusting. Like, unless if you've bricked, obviously the card does nothing. But any situation where you're able to play your cards, it's insane.
It's one of the best draws. If you draw it with Engine, it's one of the best cards you have in your hand, especially combinations like Obedience Scored. You can combine Obedience Scored and this card to basically break any board.
Yeah, like if you resolve Obedience Scored and you have this, you literally bounce the 2 names to your hand that you can then summon again and gain their effects, and you bounce 2 of your opponent's things. Like, this is just insane. And it lets you beat like removal on your normal summon, which the deck sometimes uses too. So those are insane. And then we played 1 Hornet Drones and 1 Engage. These cards typically are the worst starters, even though they ended on the biggest end board, because they just like lose so hard to a hand drop on the link 2, and they don't synergize as well with the rest of the extenders. But it's nice to have them as a thrust target, so you can thrust into Engage, which is nice.
I thrusted into Engage once when I got Red Ice Magic. It was decent.
I thrusted into Engage once and I got Ash Blossom. But yeah, it's also nice to have some more starters. And then the 3 thrust, which could turn to the Obedience School, the Engage, and then we played a couple of thrust targets, which we main decked 1 Dark Ruler, and then of course the 1 Talent, busted card, and then also 1 Prosper as another starter, unless you dig for your breakers. The breakers are insane in this deck because if you use the monster hand traps, you often just get dice smashes because you turn on your opponent's in it. And then the other breakers we played, we main deck Lightning Storm Duster, which was disgusting.
This is probably the best card cards in the deck.
Yeah, so you have, in theory, like 1, 2, 3, you can call Prosp, 7 copies of Duster going second, and if you open like these dead going first, you can just pitch them off the Cupsy Synchro. This is disgusting. And then we play 3 Droplet. Really nice breaker in this deck. Also helps if you get like Moral Charmede, and then you end on like the half board. If they imperm your link 1, you can send it with this and then reborn it with a quick play spell.
Yeah.
Which is cool as such.
Came up today for me when we game.
Actually came up?
Yeah.
That's cool. And then we played all the trap hand traps. So these 9. These cards are insane.
They're just all solid for limiting the board. Probably the weakest one is Imperm, because there's definitely some weird combinations, like against Vanquish or K9 for example. You can't really Imperm first action unless you're feeling greedy. So you have to go Songs, you have to go Purge, and it's not too good in the mirror. But I think in general, just pairing this is really nice. You can keep it as a board breaker. It doesn't turn on Azuna, it doesn't turn on Thrust, it doesn't turn on like a bunch of stuff that could basically limit you. And
yeah,
really good combination.
What I really liked about these is that these 9, like, they're also breakers.
Yeah.
They're also like negation into the board. and they're obviously weaker than the rest of the breakers, but they trade quite well. And then Purge is quite strong. And when Purge pops, it's so nice. Like popping, like using this in a Rousing or a Mad Love is really strong.
Yeah.
These felt quite weak into the mirror though. They felt like quite focused.
I think Purge is very strong. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean it's hand dependent, right?
Yeah, it's very hand dependent.
Whereas into like the Vanquish decks, they always felt like high value cards.
Yeah.
Because they're stopping you from getting Dice Smashing.
And that's usually your loose combo as well.
Yeah. Because you can break the board. Like if you open a few breakers, it's quite easy. You're really in a good spot. Then for the link ones, pay 3 Snatchy.
Mandatory.
Sometimes you just go through all 3 and tell one.
Yeah. And it's fine because you to always get them back.
Yeah. And the other link ones, Link Spider for Nib.
Also for Hornet Drone sometimes when like a Gari got interrupted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I never summoned this, but it's good in theory. Anima, because obviously you can just Anima, but if you get like Black Go Laughs called your Snatchy or like
Ghost Reaper,
Cherried, this comes up. Kagari for the Hornet. Then SP's nice. We actually summoned this card quite a lot in this deck. And then we played Link 2, whatever his name is. Ukanakabudu on Anonari, did I say it right?
Something like that, yeah.
Pretty good, pretty accurate pronunciation. This card's really good. Setting, like, Surprise is just like, it's the only thing that makes your board layered in Engine. So you prioritize it so often in this deck. Like, even having multiples is really good. So some of this is really nice in the grind.
Especially if you sort of break the board but you can't kill them. Sometimes it's nice to summon that after you can use Surprise to break the board to reset it and then it can win you the ground.
Yeah, or if you use Surprise to load your best field, it comes up.
And the second effect where you can crash also comes up sometimes.
Yeah.
Didn't come up for me.
But that does make you play into the K9 cards. It's the only effect in this deck that triggers in the field or grave.
Yeah.
Or hand on grave. So something to be aware of. And then 3 Synchro 2s. You don't need any more because they all recycle each other and the fields recycle everything. Yeah, you don't need any more. But they're busted. Dumb cards. Do you want to pause it? Yeah, and then Martial Metal Marcher, which is in the standard lines. We summon this to get to Herald. And then Starham, which comes up if you start with Obedience Scored, or just in some weird lines because...
Sometimes you can summon it during your opponent's turn. Like, that happened once where I sort of summoned this guy during my opponent's turn to get the cookie because he outed one of my synchros.
Yeah, and then you get, if one of the little guys is summoned up to Starham, then he gets to trigger their effects, which is really cool because it gives you the removal of cookie proactively.
Yeah.
I didn't summon this often.
I summoned it once or twice.
Yeah, but you should definitely still play it for Obedience Scored. We only played 1 Herald. You end on 1, and then the situation where the second one comes up is when you're making your opponent's turn, and at that point they already have monsters with more than 1,000 attack, so it's just Battle Fader. So I'd rather just like use extra space.
And there's some 2-card combos where you can make it double, but it's usually quite hard to end on level 1, let's link 1 and level 1. Like
yeah, it's like you need a name plus like a striker spell, and we only play 1-on-1, so it's not going to come up. And then Typhon. Basically, this card never came up for me.
Never came up for you.
This will be Crushing. Potentially. But yeah, we were thinking there would be more Horizon at the tournament because we thought it'd still be good, and this helps out Horizon Detonator.
Yeah.
But didn't come up. Just playing against Yummy, Vanquish Soul, and one Archmage. We don't talk about that. And then for the side, we still played 3 Lancia because we wanted to respect Malice. I didn't play against any Malice.
I played against Malice and I Prospero.
And you got Lancia? Fair enough. Yeah, it's nice to have some card to respect Malice, but there wasn't much of it.
Yeah, very much.
3 Thruers.
Basically to respect the Mirror and Malice, and also just go against random rogue decks. Don't really put us in against like Vanquish K9.
Yeah, we had 0 cards against Vanquish K9 because most of the cards on our side have monster effects activate from the hand. And then if they leave in 1 Azuna or 3 Azunas, it makes them live and then they Dice Smash you.
Yeah.
And then we played 3 Joel. Once again, like his respect for the Rizal variants. Probably wouldn't play this next time, but it's
especially
nice
going first card against Vanquish K9, and that's it really. We play against Horizon.
Yeah.
But in theory, this is okay. Probably won't play it next time.
Yeah, 3 Ash. The Charmies is fine. I'm not signing and going first against Vanquish Soul K9. Because if I Asher Charmy and then I like lose to the Izuna, I'm just gonna cry. And then we'll play the D barrier for Thrust, and then Cool Buy for going first. I would still put this in because it answers Charmies but doesn't use the monster effect in the hand. And then I played Wonder Room Cannon. It's my thrust target for like Vanquish Soul K9 and just like a generic thrust target.
And this side different a bit because I had a rivalry for it. And it's basically his rivalry
Good
gave it to me.
afternoon. We're now approaching Hebra. Hebra will be our
We're now
next
approaching
station.
Hebra.
Thank you.
What's in Hebra? Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Yeah, that's the only difference. Pretty much.
And then also, I played 3 Joel, Laurence played 2.
And I played Dark Ruler just as an extra one.
Yeah, I mean this card was really nice. I could consider like siding 2 more of these.
I think maybe in future I just replace this with a Meltronus. I play Surge Roll and a Dark Ruler Meltronus because I think that's really strong in the mirror. And I saw a lot of Yummy today. And because you can Fu a Meltronus and it just completely wipes the mirror. It's great.
Yeah, thanks Laurence for helping me win a regional. I completely neck-decked him. I thought the 3 surprise was amazing. That's like the biggest thing that's different about our lists.
Yeah.
And then a few people let us borrow cards. So Corey let us borrow the
Engages.
Sky Tracker cards, the Engages. And I think something else.
Taz.
And then Taz for the Purges, thank you Taz. And Koda, I think that's his name. Sorry I forgot your name. Let me borrow 2 Purges, 2 Thrusts. At the regional on the day, really nice guy.
It was Odin.
Odin?
Yeah.
Odin, thank you so much Odin, I really appreciate it. Yeah, that's our Yummy deck list. Deck is broken.